already know what time it is. It's your boy DJ RichieSkye back with some tea, interviews, recaps, and more. And be sure to check the links in the description of this video for trips, for books, one-on-one sessions, and more. Now let's get into the tea. Yo, we're back in the building with some quick tea. Make sure you guys like this video if you like reality TV related content, and also make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already done so. Now, y'all know we've been talking about Basketball Wives for the past couple of days. Like, the episode was a banger, okay? And it really kind of harkened back to old school reality TV with regards to Basketball Wives, because I always felt like there was so much tension on that show and you just never know who was about to pop off. Well, this week it was Jackie and it was Brittany, right? And so then they kind of squared off on social media, but now fans have been scratching their heads over Brittany's latest post. Now let's get all the way into it. So she was out without her hijab. And so it had fans kind of wondering, like, what is going on? What is the tea? Now, this is taken from the Jasmine brand. I actually saw it on Brittany's page first, and I meant to kind of go down a rabbit hole with some research into, just what it was really, whether or not it's a requirement to wear the hijab. So that's the sort of thing that people are arguing about in the comment section. She says, I don't have blind loyalty to any person, place, or thing. I also don't need excuses to do what I want to do, because I accept whatever comes behind my decisions. It's still alhamdulillah for everything. Did I pronounce that right? I probably did, and I probably butchered that. My apologies. Anyway, she says, hope this helps. So here she is showing off her natural hair to Glorilla's Let Her Cook. And, she says she's not interested in shrinking herself for anybody. She wore cornrows underneath her hijab just so her hair could, what was the last thing she said? Just so her hair could fit in it. All right. Now, Brittany, as they state in the comment section, she says this. They say, despite how the public may feel, one thing's for sure: Brittany's doing Brittany unapologetically. So a lot of people were asking, well, what happened to her religion? Because it's been about a year, I think, since she first kind of made this announcement, I think. But the second slide basically says Brittany's before. All right. Just in case you were wondering what we were talking about, right? So this also comes after her marriage. Then I don't know if it was annulled to Kevin Gates or whatever that is. This is a lot, right? A lot of transition all at once for at least the public to perceive. So a lot of people were questioning if her Muslim storyline was over, if she has been cosplaying Muslim. But, there are also people in the comments who say, again, Muslim women aren't required to wear hijabs 24/7. So there's an argument to be made for maybe she's just doing whatever she wants to do. I really don't know enough to make a critique one way or the other. But I'm interested in following her journey, because I think that this is something that we don't often see talked a lot about, especially in regards to reality TV in the space that we know it, right? Like, Basketball Wives has never really touched on whether or not this is something that should be done or not, right? But I thought I had read somewhere that this was literally the third Muslim cast member who has been on Basketball Wives. So I wanted to know who the other two were. Let me know if you guys know in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts about Brittany changing up her look? Is it just her prerogative, or is she breaking some tradition? Again, this to me, going down the rabbit hole, I've seen different people say different things, right? So, it's hard to say, but I guess we'll just continue to follow her journey and we will see where it ends up. All right. Regardless, Brittany keeps people talking. All right. Who else is keeping people talking, y'all? Who else? Well, Kim and Kroy. Yes, Kim and Kroy are back in the news, y'all. They have called off the divorce yet again amid explosive allegations. Now, this story comes to us from All About the Real Housewives. So, apparently, just days after making some shocking allegations against her husband, Kim has once again called off the divorce from Kroy. All right. Now, they jointly filed to dismiss their divorce case on February 21st, according to court documents obtained by The Sun, which would mark the second time in under a year that they have reversed course on ending the marriage. Now, the dismissal comes 3 days after Kim accused Kroy of serious misconduct. Okay, this is including bouts of physical violence and what she has described as extreme sexual promiscuity. Now, in court filings dated February 18th, she alleged that Croy suffered from an undiagnosed mental condition and asked for an emergency psychological evaluation, citing concerns for his behavior around the children. Apparently, the father's inability to refrain from disparaging the mother in front of and to the children, as well as his explosive temper, raises concerns that the father is suffering from an undiagnosed mental health disorder, which may require follow up or treatment. She also expressed concerns that Croy may be suffering from the long term effects of repeated head trauma, referencing chronic traumatic encephalopathy. I think I pronounced that correct. A degenerative brain condition often linked to professional football players. The mother is gravely concerned about the children's best interest when left in the care of the father. This is what the documents say. But this is not the first time that divorce has been on the table. All right. We know that she originally filed in May 2023, only to call it off 2 months later, claiming the couple was still engaging in marital activities, i.e., this is what it sounds like to me. It sounds like Kim and Kroy still have some level of physical attraction to each other. And because they may be in the premises with each other, it sounds like they could potentially be. Let me put the alleged badge up here because, of course, that's what all of this is. Your life is alleged, mine is alleged, nothing's real. It sounds to me like they have like some level of chemistry that they may be still again doing the do, okay, making whoopee, all right. But it sounds like the relationship is just toxic. Now, we also know that they were also forcibly removed from the home by U.S. Marshals on April 8th of 2025. The court documents reveal that the 4 deputy marshals arrived at the property and confirmed that Kim and Kroy had been ejected from the residence. All right. We know that Ariana has claimed that they basically spent the money she earned as a minor without her consent. All right. But now it appears as though they are giving their relationship another try. All right. But there's also the 1.8 million tax thing that just came out with Kim. I mean, there's a lot that's going on. And I just kind of wonder at this point, are they just at a place where they feel like it's just cheaper to keep her, cheaper to keep him? Like, is that the situation now? Because if it is, I mean, at this point, just stop. I kind of want to say take us out the group chat, but I just kind of feel like get it together at this point. Get it together. Either you're going to divorce or you're not. All right. Stop spending the money from the kids. All right. Just figure out what you guys want to do. If you guys are going to stay together, you guys have got to stop. It feels like they are just torturing each other, doesn't it? That's what it seems like. It seems like they are literally torturing each other. Has Kim ever done a Yanla? Maybe Kim and Kroy need to do a Yanla. Maybe we need a like somebody that can fix it, Jesus. Can Ayanla fix it, Jesus? I don't really know. All I know is I want them to get it together because at the end of the day, it seems like they could be working, all right, together to fix these issues. But if they are having these level of these huge levels of tearing each other down in some way, shape, or form. And if he really is as abusive as she is making him out to be, and she needs to leave. Period. Point blank. Don't keep staying with the person who is putting you through all of this. It sounds crazy, right? To continue it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Because at some point, you guys are now doing it to each other and you're doing it to yourself. But anyway, that's just my take on this situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. With that being said, I will catch you all in the next video.